Assalamu alaikum and hello friends. So I hope you are fine and safe. So today is the first real class of robotics. So today we are going to start with the real programming. But before that we need to make an account on the software which we are going to use for our robotics classes. So this is an online software and I would like all my viewers to please first open thinkagad.com on their computers or laptops, and it would be better if they do it on a bigger screen because all of its features are just jumbled up in small screens like mobile screens or iPad screens. So I would recommend a laptop or a computer. So first, if you have loaded this website, so you will be shown this screen. So now let's start by making an account. Now on the top right corner you will be seeing this join now option. Click on that. There are three options: educators, start here, students join a class, and create a personal account. I would like you all to please create a personal account. So I will click here and sign up with email. Okay, so and this it is. You have to write your country, territory or region. I'm writing Pakistan because I live in Pakistan. Okay, and next you have to write your birth date and the year. However old you are, you have to write it at least above than 15 years. Here I'm going to write 2000 even though I was born in 2007, because if I would write 2007 then it would require me to get parent verification, so I don't want that long process to take place. So just make it more than 15 years old. Then go to next and then create your account by adding your email and password, and then click on create account after checking this box. I am not going to add this make this account because I already have an account. So after we have done this, you just click create account and then click sign in. After you have, then Google will ask you if you want to save it. I would always recommend to save it because you may forget your password and email. So I've already saved it and I'm signing in because I already have an account. So sign in, and so then it will take you to your dashboard. First, when you will come here, this will be all blank. These are all my designs, so these will be seen here. So here you can change your name by clicking here. Now here you can change your name, email address or your description or whatever you want. So I don't want to change it because it's already correct. So now let me introduce you to this interface. Now this is 3D designing. There are some 4 types of things here. One is 3D designing, in which you can design 3D models like these, and the other is circuit making, in which you can do the real programming of some robotic material, but in this you will just make circuits, not any robots. Next is code blocks. So code blocks are used to make shapes, 3D designs using coding, so that can make a practice of coding much better. Then is lessons. These are only for classes, so we don't have to focus on these. We will just focus on these two: 3D designing circuits. Okay, so today I will tell you a bit more about circuits. So after you open this window by clicking on circuits, you will just click on create new circuit. This will take you to a new screen. Okay, so this is the circuit window. Here you can first change the name whatever you want. So I'm going to make it first circuit. Okay, so and then click enter. Now, so this is when you click on components, this will give you all the things that you need to make a circuit. So at first, by default, you are on the basic components list. This gives you all the basic components, but I recommend you to use all because most important features are not there. For example, ultrasonic sensor is not there, and servo motor is not there, and more important things are not there. So this is, and then when in start as we go, there will be already ready-made circuits. You can take some ideas from here if you like. Then if you take Arduino, this will be an Arduino, all the Arduino pre-made circuits by other users of this. So Tinkercad, we will also try this out. Then circuit assemblies will also give you pre-made circuits which don't use Arduinos. And next, all, this will give you all the pre-made circuits by. So let's first start with what actually some components are. So first we will search in the bar the most important circuit, which is also called the brain of the of a circuit. So here we will find this Arduino. Okay, so I've got so many Arduinos. I'm just gonna delete one. Okay, and here we are with one Arduino. Now I will tell you some important components of this Arduino board. So this is the cable with which you connect to the socket, which is, this cable is connected with the computer which you are programming with, but because this is virtual, so you will not be able to see a computer here. Now this is the restart button. This restarts the Arduino and resets all the memory which is stored in it. Now this is the USB cable, and these are the digital pins. Now what are digital pins? Digital pins are used to provide only, okay, let's look at it in the, and these are analog pins and power pins. These are power pins, 3.3 volts and 5 volts, and these here are analog pins. These are power pins, all these, and all these are digital pins and PWM pins. So basically digital pins and PWM pins are the same, but you have to see which pin you are going to program. So I will tell you what the difference between digital pins and analog pins is. So digital pins basically provide only two values. You can take it in the form of a light bulb, with which you can only turn it on or off. So that's an example of a digital pin. And the digital pin has only two ways, high or low. So high means on and low means off. In the analog pin section, you have got more values to deal with. For example, you can set your speed. For example, if you want to turn the motor off, you can take 0. If you want it high speed, then you can take 255. So in analog pins, you have got values from 0 to 255. You can choose any value from there. So, and these power pins provide power for the components to work. And this is the ground pin. We are not going to work with the RF pin, so we are just going to work with ground. And here we can also see two ground pins. So ground is basically the negative pin, and these digital or analog pins are the positive pins. So as you can see, I'm gonna search for an LED light here. So there is the LED. Now when you click on each of its legs, you will see one is named anode and another is cathode. So let's see what these are on the internet. Anode of LED. Anode and cathode of LED. So let's see the images. Okay, so here is the more better image. The longer leg is the anode and the shorter leg is the cathode, and the cathode is the negative pin and the anode is the positive pin. So this is all the labeling of an LED, which you can see which leg is which. And here you can also see the difference between these two legs in the top part of the LED, in the filament. So here the cathode is a bit more irregular than the anode. So the anode can be identified by its, okay, so look here, in here you can't see the inside. So we will just move on to the work. Now this is the LED and this is the LED RGB. Okay, so let's start with a basic, very basic program with which we can open and close an LED. So first we have to take, as you know, the cathode is the negative one and the anode is the positive one. So let's first take the anode and plug it to the digital pin 7. You can choose any pin you want. I'm gonna choose 7, and you can also change the color if you want. Now cathode, we will just take it to the ground, and here we go to the ground, and this I will make blue. So now it might be much better to understand the cathode is the negative one and the ground pin is also the negative one, and the digital pin 7 is the positive one, and all digital pins and analog pins are positive. So now we will make the code. As we have now made the circuitry of this, now we have to click on the code, and here we will get another one. So now here there is an already made program which you can see, but we will not copy this, so I'm just gonna delete this program and we are gonna make a new one. So we have to make a blinking LED program in which the LED first turns on, then remains on for some time, and then turns off again, and then remains off, and then turns on again. It blinks like something like that. So now first we have to take the LED pin, set built-in LED to high. This block will be taken first. So we have to first make it high or low, whatever you want. Then we have to go into the control part. In the control part, you will take the wait block. This makes the LED wait for some time before it turns off. So you can set it as much as you can. I'm going to make it a bit more, 1.5 seconds. You can also change the, you know, mid to milliseconds. So I'm just gonna make it seconds because seconds are much easier and not so complicated. So 1.5 seconds, and then again the set built-in LED block, and then again the wait block. Now we have to change this block to low. So as you know, as I told you that digital pins have only two values, high and low. As the LED's positive leg is set on a digital pin, so it is um, and now, so LEDs can't be connected to analog pins because LEDs don't have, you know, some dimmer kind of thing. So we will just connect it to the digital pin 7, and first it turns high, which means on, then it waits 1.5 seconds, which means it remains on for 1.5 seconds, and then it turns low, which means off, and then it waits another 1.5 seconds, means remains off for 1.5 seconds, and that's what we wanted to do. Now there is no end block or nothing, we just have to start simulation. This means that the code which we have made will start working itself in this virtual circuit. So let's start the simulation, and as you can see, oh no, it's not working. So maybe we have done something wrong. Okay, now we have to troubleshoot it a bit, and I think we have done something wrong. Let's see it again. Okay, so the I think this should be on the another pin. Okay, we will just delete it again. Okay, so oh, the problem was that we took the set built-in LED block, and the built-in LED is here. This is not the built-in LED. This is on the pin. Okay, so these are two pin numbers. In this you have got the numerical value, as this is the analog pin. If we want to put this on the analog pin, we can also put it here, A2. So now we will just put the digital pin aside, but we will make two programs with each, one with digital and one with analog. First we will start with the analog. Okay, now we put the wait block, then again the same block, and again wait block, and that's it. The program is complete, but we have to just set the values now. Now this is A2, which means we have to set this to 2. Okay, so now I think this is for the PWM. Oh no. Okay, so we will just do it with the digital pin. I think LEDs can be put on analog pins, so let's just do it. Then the wait block, then again the set pin block, and then again the wait block. Now we just have to set the values, and here it is. Now here we get the analog pins too. Okay, so here we have it on the digital pin 7. So we will select 7 and first high, then wait 1 second, then again the LED on 7 to low. So this will make it work, I think. Okay, so yep, it's working, and as you can see, the light is first blinking and then turning off and then again opening. So that's what we wanted, a blinking LED, and then we stop simulation. So now, okay, that was all. Now, so we have made a first circuit now, and when we go back, we click on this Tinkercad logo here. This takes us to our dashboard. Okay, let's wait. The internet connection is a bit problem. So, and here we are. And here is our first circuit. So that was all for today. Bye for now. In the next class, we will study about 3D designing. So be prepared with your account ready, and make sure you have made the circuit to understand about the circuitry. So bye for now. Stay tuned for updates.